Good. Let some of y'all come through real quick and get started. What's good? Yeah, let y'all come through here real quick. Y'all comment. Y'all let me know y'all up in here. Let me know what's good. What's the deal? What's up, Houston? What's good with it? Y'all comment. Y'all let me know y'all up in here. You get to talk about this college football. Yes, yes, college football. What's up, bro? What's good with Harris? What's good? Y'all let me know y'all up in this thing. We can we can get started with it. Let y'all come through here real quick. How y'all Friday going? It's Friday. It's the weekend about to kick off. Got college football. You know what I'm saying? Bryce Young to Houston next year. We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see. Who knows? It could be somebody else. But y'all definitely want to look at some games this week. Y'all definitely want to look at some games and be scouting. Y'all definitely do. It's definitely some things to watch. It's definitely some games to watch this week. Some quarterback matches. Let a couple y'all come through here. Who you got on Sunday, Spitz? I heard Herbert Bosa. I hope Herbert Bosa Allen not playing. I know Bosa's not. I think Ken Allen and Justin Herbert is playing. I haven't heard that they not playing. I haven't heard it. You know what I'm saying, let me go check. You know what I'm saying? I I ain't saying nothing saying they wasn't playing. I ain't seen nothing about them saying they wasn't playing. Let me see. Allen not playing. Oh, they say Allen ruled out. I ain't heard about Herbert though. Dang, interesting. I don't know. That does change some things. It definitely does. It was all in the Discord. Yeah, I wasn't really in the I wasn't really in the Discord day. I was busy at work. I ain't really get a chance to be in the Discord day. I've honestly seen enough of Mills. I'm sick. I don't know. They might have a shot now. Hold up. I definitely picked the Chargers to win, but if it's like that, they probably would. They probably do have a shot to win. But let's talk about let's get into this college football. Let's get into this college football. Man, make sure you're hitting that like button, man. Don't do me like that. Make sure you're hitting that like button. I see way more people hitting likes. So make sure you're hitting that like button. Make sure y'all comment. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all comment. Speaking since you said you done the meals, you've seen enough meals. That's cool because this information I'm about to give you is the information that I'm about to give you will help you out since you're already done with meals. Make sure you hit that. Make sure you hit that like button. We're gonna talk about some of these college football matches. Couldn't get that. We're gonna talk about some of these college football matchups. So I think that's tonight. Yeah, tonight we got number 15, Washington going up against UCLA. Both of them undefeated, 4-0. Like I said, that goes on late on the night at 9:30. Uh, I'm gonna say UCLA win. I'm gonna go with UCLA. They at home. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with UCLA. So you got so tomorrow you on Fox, 11 o'clock in the morning, early in the morning. You got number 4 Michigan, 4-0 number 4 4-0 Michigan going up against 3-1 Iowa State. I'm gonna take Michigan in that one. Got 4-0 Minnesota versus 2-2 Purdue. I'm gonna go with Minnesota on that one. Now you got 4-0 Kentucky, number 7 Kentucky, 4-0 versus number 14 4-0 Mississippi, Ole Miss. Uh, Levis, whatever the boy name is. I think I see the thing talking about he rising up to number 1. I don't see it. I don't see him being the number 1 quarterback in the draft. I don't know if he'll even be a first round pick, especially a high first round pick, like as far as like top 10, top 15, maybe in the back half of the first round, he probably would go. I don't really see him going that high, but hey, if you in the Will Leavers or if you want to know something about Will Leavers, like I said, they play Ole Miss tomorrow. Like I said, both teams 4-0. I think Kentucky will win. I think Kentucky will win. I think Kentucky will win because I think they're gonna lose a game later on this year. But I think Kentucky gonna win. You got 3-1 Oklahoma versus 3-0 TCU. Oklahoma's ranked 18 and 3-1, and TCU is undefeated. They 3-0. I'm gonna go TCU. I'm gonna go TCU to knock off Oklahoma and unrank Oklahoma. And Oklahoma go because they play Texas next week. They'll go into Texas, basically limping into that Texas game, and that's probably gonna make the OU Texas game kind of look a little ugly a little bit. But I got undefeated TCU staying undefeated and being taken down ranked number 18 ranked Oklahoma. You got number 12, 3-1 Utah versus 3-1 Oregon State. Oregon State lost a tough battle last week when they threw 4 interceptions to USC. I watched a lot of that game. Uh, Sidebar, I'm not really all that impressed with Caleb Williams. I know people been talking about Caleb Williams. I'm not all that impressed with him. Just from what I seen in that game. But I'm gonna go with Utah. I'm gonna go with Utah. Utah defeats Oregon State because their offense. I don't trust their offense. Unless their quarterback threw 4 interceptions against USC. You got 3-1 Wake Forest, number 22, 3-1 Wake Forest versus undefeated 4-0 number 23 Florida State. I think Wake Forest, no, but it's in Florida State though. It's in Tallahassee. It's in Tallahassee. I'm gonna go with Florida. I'm gonna go with Florida State. I'm gonna go with Florida State staying undefeated. It's in Tallahassee. I'm gonna go with Florida State. Okay, here it is. Here's one of them. 3-1 Rutgers goes into Columbus to face the number 3 4-0 Ohio State. So this is gonna be a good matchup, something good to watch for CJ Stroud, CJ Stroud fans out there, or you just want to watch and learn more about CJ Stroud. I'm gonna go with Ohio State. Really, when it comes to CJ Stroud, to me, you really won't get the real gauge until they play Michigan in the when they play Michigan later on this year. Not like I don't know, do they still do the Big Ten championship game? Like I don't know how that works. I don't know because they might like I don't know if they would be able to face Michigan in the Big 12 championship in the Big Ten championship game or whatever. But that's when you're gonna get the real idea when it comes to CJ Stroud. Even though his schedule non-conference schedule was better than Bryce Young's because Bryce Young has a tougher conference schedule in the SEC, and we're gonna get to that in a minute. But like I said, CJ Stroud's the leader in my clubhouse when it comes to a quarterback. I would prefer. Um, but that's a game for y'all to watch. Like tomorrow at 2:30. Like I say, undefeated Ohio State hosts 3-1 Rutgers. I think Ohio State gonna take it. Gonna stay undefeated. You got 3-1 Northwestern going to Penn State, ranked number 11, undefeated Penn State. I think Northwestern wins that game. All right, here another one. You got number 2 Alabama going into Arkansas, ranked number 20 Arkansas, undefeated undefeated 4-0, ranked number 2 team in the country, Alabama going up against ranked number 20 team 3-1 Arkansas, who just lost a tough game to A&M last week. You're gonna get to see Bryce Young. So if you're in the Bryce Young camp or you want to watch Bryce Young, you want to see Bryce Young, this is probably it's tough so far. His toughest opponent was Texas. I think Arkansas is a better football team than Texas. It's going to get a little bit tougher when it goes down the stretch, but I'm going with Alabama. I'm going with Alabama. I think Alabama wins. I think Alabama wins. I think Bryce Young has a decent game. He really didn't have too much of a good game against Texas. I think he's gonna have a good game against Arkansas. Undefeated 3-0 Oklahoma State goes to Baylor. Number 16, 3-1 Baylor. I know I know Jalen Petrie really want me to pick Baylor. I'm pretty sure Jalen Petrie will want me to go with the ranked number 16 team. Uh, I'm gonna go Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State gonna stay undefeated. Part of the reason why I need them to stay undefeated. So can we Texas Tech play up next week. I need Texas to beat them next week. Nah, I'm like, I'm just joking. No, they really do play them, but I'm joking about the whole beating them situation. But yeah, I think Oklahoma State wins. I think Oklahoma State wins and beats Baylor. Actually, the Big 12 is starting to get a little bit competitive because there's a couple teams in the Big 12. They got some. Like I say, TCU is 3-0. Oklahoma is 3-1. And they actually ranked both Oklahoma State and Baylor are ranked. Oklahoma State undefeated. Baylor's only has one loss. The Big 12 got. I mean, you got undefeated Kansas. You got 3-1 Kansas State, 3-1 Texas Tech. Like it's the Big 12 actually fake decent. Got some. Got some. I know it's early on. I know some of these guys play a lot of. Play some weak non-conference schedules, but I don't know. It kind of got some rankage in the Big 12. I don't know. It kind of got a little rankage to it. Uh, then you had Texas A&M number 17, Texas A&M 3-1, playing against Mississippi State, number 3-1 Mississippi State. I'm gonna go with Texas A&M. A&M. Part of the reason why is because they beat Mississippi State beat them last year. And I know they're thinking about that. I know they're thinking about me, and they're not looking ahead because I think they play Alabama next week, either next week or the week after they play Alabama. I don't think they focus on Alabama because Mississippi State beat them, and also A&M lost to Appalachian State. So I think A&M is not overlooking anybody. I think they overlooked Mississippi State last year because if I'm not mistaken, they played Mississippi State the game either before either before Bama last year or the game after Bama last year when they lost when they beat they Texas A&M beat Bama. So I don't know if it was before or after when they played and lost to Mississippi State, but I think A&M wins. Then you have that. Now this is probably might be probably like the matchup of the day. You got number 10 4-0 NC State versus number 5 4-0 Clemson, and yeah, this is a conference game, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken, yeah, it is. This is a conference game. So I think Clemson wins. I think Clemson win. NC State struggled in the beginning because they almost like they barely beat East Carolina, but they only beat East Carolina by a point. And I was concerned about them, and I thought that maybe because Texas Tech played them a couple weeks ago, I thought Texas Tech was gonna get them, and Texas Tech held their own for a minute, but they had some injuries in that game that they when you lose a guy in the linebacker, a guy on the D line, and you lose a guy in the secondary, it kind of like all right, very like it boom 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 like consecutive drives and plays. It's kind of you kind of think like kind of puts the team in the damper. But NC State shoots itself in the foot a lot, and I can see that's the reason why. I can see that's the reason why they lost to will barely beat Eastern Carolina because they do shoot themselves in the foot a lot. You can't shoot yourself in the foot when it comes to a good team, and who knows? DJ, what's his name? Umizumi, Uga Booga, DJ Uga Booga, the quarterback from Clemson. Uh, he's gonna try to make his case to be in. He's gonna try to make his case to try to get in the quarterback conversation. So, uh, I think Clemson. I think Clemson beats NC State. And then you have number one undefeated Georgia, going to Missouri, 2-2 Missouri. I mean that's no brainer. Georgia's gonna win. Georgia's gonna win. No, that's no brainer. Uh, Number 24, 3-1 Pittsburgh, hosting 1-3 Georgia Tech. Pittsburgh gonna win. Pitt gonna win. Undefeated 4-0 USC. Ranked number 6 USC hosts a 3-1 Arizona State team. They just fired their coach not too long ago. They're gonna run through them. Number 13 Oregon, 3-1 Oregon. Number 13 faces a 1-2 Stanford. They'll win. And then the game that I'm looking at, number 25, 3-1 Kansas State hosts Texas Tech, number 3-1 Texas Tech. I said this, and I've been saying this all week because Tech did beat UT. That was good. We beat the two teams that I was the two teams that that I deal with the most fans with. And people I know from UT fans and U of H fans, I deal with more than fans. So those are the two reasons. Like so, because the people I deal with that I'm in close proximity with, that I talk to a lot, work with, whatever the case may be. I want Texas Tech to win those games. Now my only thing now is Tech has they're 3-1. I just need them to win 3 more games to become bowl eligible. I prefer for them to be bowl eligible as a ranked team. I want them to be ranked, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm not just like overly high on this Texas Tech team, like in the slightest, like not at all. Like I want them to win, obviously, because that's my school, but uh I'm not like it's been plenty of other teams, Texas Tech teams, that I've been ultra excited for or had confidence in that I felt they can actually do something. Majority of them had quarterbacks and actually not even the Mahomes era. Mahomes era is not actually the hype as I've been, even though Mahomes was the best Texas Tech quarterback I've ever seen, and I knew that when I first watched him. When he came in for Davis Webb and they when they came in for Davis Webb against Oklahoma State, uh, Graham Harrell was probably the Graham Harrell like 2018, the team that the Crabtree play against Texas. That's the team I probably had the most confidence in, that team, and then the previous year. Uh, I had the most confidence in. Um, but I digress. Even saying that, I think Texas Tech gonna win. I think Texas Tech. I think they can beat Kansas State because Kansas State. I know they went into what's Oklahoma because Tuscaloosa is, man, what is Norman. They win the Norman last week and they beat Oklahoma, and I think they probably, you know, inserted everything they had into beating that game. And you can kind of say the same thing about Texas Tech doing the same thing against Texas. But one thing, Tech was at home, or they was on the road, so of course they're gonna give a little bit more because they on the road. And even though they did beat uh Oklahoma, it seemed like the team was like designed to beat a team like Oklahoma. That's what it seemed like. It seemed like Kansas State was a team that's designed to beat Oklahoma, and designed to beat that Oklahoma team. So I think that I think that they I think they can get got easily, and I don't think they're the 25th best team in the country. I don't I really don't even think they're contenders legitimately for a Big 12 championship. I think the real contenders for the Big 12 championship, in my personal opinion, is Baylor, Oklahoma State, and TCU. I think those are the real three contenders. And I mean, you could throw Oklahoma in there, but I don't even know if Oklahoma is the same Oklahoma. So, but I think Tech will beat Kansas State. I don't have a score. I just think Texas Tech will beat Kansas State. Let's see what y'all here talking about. What's good, Michael? What's good, Derek? What's up, Wise? Tech gonna win this week. Now I'm scared because you say we gonna win. You've been saying that we gonna lose every single week. You always wrong. Now you up here talking about that we gonna win. So I feel like you doing this for sabotage. I feel like you doing this to sabotage. I feel like you were doing this to be sarcastic. You playing with my emotions. I don't like it. It's not cool, bro. It's not cool, bro. It's not cool, bro. We number one for one reason. Georgia all day. Oh, so you a Georgia fan? Ah, bro, you a Georgia fan. You said Clemson's QB name 1,000% wrong. I know I said his name 1,000% wrong. I don't know his name at all. I don't even know what Ooga Booga, Ooga Booga, DJ Ooga Booga, TJ Umizumi. I don't know. I don't know. DJ Who's Your Mama? I don't know. I don't know what his name is, but that's what I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him Ooga Booga, Ooga Booga. Can we just go Ooga Booga? That's what we're gonna call him. We're gonna call him DJ Ooga Booga. That's his name, DJ Ooga Booga. Tech sucks. It's all about Georgia. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Georgia is the best team in college football. I'm not disagreeing with you with that. I'm not. But y'all won't make it to the SEC championship game. Y'all won't make it to the SEC championship game. Y'all won't make it. Y'all won't represent. Well, y'all the West. What is Georgia? Let me see. Let me see exactly what. 'Cause I know they're not on the same side as Bama. I know. Like Bama and LSU are on the same side. I don't know the sides. We go SEC. Uh, okay, it's East Division and West Division. Yeah, yeah. Because in the West Division it's Bama, Auburn, LSU, A&M, Mississippi, Ole Miss, Mississippi State. In the East Division is Georgia, Kentucky, Tennessee, South Carolina, Vanderbilt, Florida, and Missouri. But yeah, the team I was thinking about that's going to knock off Georgia is going to be Tennessee. Tennessee is going to knock off Georgia. Tennessee gonna knock off Georgia, and Georgia's not going to the SEC championship game. They're not going to represent the East in the SEC championship game. You heard it here first. This is what you've heard it here first. You've heard it here first. Yeah, I heard it right here first. So go ahead, talk and laugh and do all your little. Go ahead and do it. Tennessee's going to knock off Georgia, and Georgia won't represent the East in the conference. They won't. Go look at the years back. Every time Oklahoma lose, like, So what you mean by them losing one game and see how far they drop? How far did they fall? Like, cause they fell out of the top. Were they top 10? I know they were ranked top 10. Were they top 5? Well, they might have been 6. They might have been. Oklahoma might have been 6 and got moved to 16. So they might have lost 10 spots. Who in the hood? And actually, I do want to check out that TCU receiver because he do seem pretty nice. It could be a future tax item. It actually could be. So Texas not going to trade. No, why would they? I don't think they are. Boy, stop it. What you mean stop it? Back to back national champions. No, you stop it. Y'all know we're no back to back national champions. I know we're no back to back national champions. I'm not gonna lie. I have my own USC. That quarterback from talking about you talking about Keller Williams USC? No, I'm not. I wasn't impressed. I wasn't impressed. Like I know, Wise always calls what you call it fun size. Bryce Young fun size and calls him Kyler Murray. No, like Cuz from USC. The Caleb Williams really reminds me of Kyler Murray. He looked like his whole stature. He looks like he's Kyler Murray. He looks like Kyler Murray playing for USC. He look like Kyler Murray playing for USC to me. He do. He just does. He looks like Kyler Murray playing for USC. I'm sorry, but he just does. He just does. I'm sorry that y'all feel like that. I'm sorry that y'all like him. He like Kyler Murray. And to be honest, I think Kyler Murray was better. Um, he just didn't impress me. I know he has like a high completion percentage, but I think that's more so the system. I think that's more so the system because I know how a lot of people want to talk about. Okay, I know a lot of people harp and talk about C.J. Stroud and or Alabama and Bryce Young from Alabama. And what I mean by that, like talk about, I've heard people say no Alabama quarterbacks, so they out on Bryce Young because he plays at Alabama, or no C.J. Stroud because of Ohio State quarterbacks. The school is very, very irrelevant outside of level of competition. Like if you talking about like somebody playing like playing like in like I don't know like in back in the day the Big East or the Sun Belt Conference or whatever the case may be, like a bad, like a small bad conference, then that's different. But y'all talking about from history of previous quarterbacks. This is why. This is why that's. I know your mind wants to take you there, and normally that would be a right decision, but this is where it's flawed because this is the only reason why that matters. It only matters if it's a system. If it's a system. If it's a systematic, like for instance, like the quarterbacks from A and from OU for the past like couple years have been all systemized. Your Baker Mayfield, your Kyler Murray, even Jalen Hurts. They all play in the system. They elevate them up. They got two of them to be the number one overall. You got two of them to win the Heisman to be the number one overall pick, and you got another guy who was looked at a whole certain way at Bama and was elevated to at least being the second round pick. Um, so because of that, like if if it's based off the system, and that's the reason why you don't want them because hey, this system is now working. These quarterbacks getting hit. The system is now working. Okay, that's valid. But just because a bad quarterback played at this school, a bad quarterback played at this school, a bad quarterback played the school doesn't mean when another guy comes and he plays that has all the tools, like he has the accuracy, he has the arm, he has the size, he has this, he has that, he reads the field, he goes for progression, he checks off all the boxes of what you want in a quarterback, but the discredit is the type of jersey he's wearing. Again, if it's a competition thing, that's different because that could contribute to some of the things he's doing well. Or if it's a systematic thing, again, that could contribute to some of the things he's doing well. But if it's not none of those two things, it's just basically because of the color of the helmet and the name of across the jersey. That's very irrelevant. And whoa, hey man, shout out to that boy Chris for the super chat. Hey, appreciate super chat love. Will you consider the Texans legit if they beat the Chargers despite wait. Leslie, Keenan Allen, Bosa being out and 50% healthy Justin Herbert? No, no. If the Texans win, it means absolutely nothing. It means absolutely nothing because of what you just said. Like it means nothing. It, to be honest, this win will be even more flukier or of a sham than last year's win because at least last year Justin Herbert was 100%. This is Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert was hurt, and and actually Justin Herbert 100% last year still put up 400 yards, but he had I think it was two or three picks. He had a couple picks in the game. I know he had more than one, so it was either two or three. He had multiple picks in the game, and then Rex Burkhead went off. Now we'll see. And like I say, shout out to the boy Chris, man. Appreciate the super chat love, man. Like I said, if y'all want any questions answered or anything else, hey, comment, let me know. But them super chats, because they pop up faster, they get first priority. So, hey, appreciate that. Appreciate super chat love. Definitely appreciate that, bro. But yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, I think it's more of a sham. I do. I believe it's more of a sham if they win this game because of the injuries, and if they don't win this game with all those injuries, that's a big indictment on the direction to move from this team. Especially, it depends on what it is. Like I said, if they can't do anything offensively, they can't put up points. It's Davis Mills showing another game of regression. Pep Hamilton having another game of bad play calling, and things of that nature. Can't stop the run because still got Austin Eckler out there, and the Texans will probably have the worst rush defense. I ain't checked, but I'm pretty sure they got the worst rush defense now. You is going is going to position yourself in a better way to get a quarterback, but it's definitely time to move on. And I said, kind of both these conversations kind of connect and coincide with each other. Like you need to. We us as Texan fans need to start focusing our attention on Saturday. We really do. I said this last Saturday after all the college football games. I said, man, this is not a good day for Davis Mills. Shout out to everybody in the Discord. Everybody in the Discord know this. I said it then. I said this is not. I said today's not a good day for Davis Mills because you had all these quarterbacks play well. Bryce Young played well. DJ Umizumi, Ooga Booga, he played well. I think he threw 5 touchdowns, no picks. CJ played damn good. Hendon Hooker played amazing with a bum shoulder, by the way. Like he hurt and bruised his shoulder in midway of the first midway of the second quarter. So he played the whole second half and half of the second quarter with a bruised, banged up shoulder, and was still throwing dimes, still throwing touchdowns. Make sure you hit that like button. I see more people coming here, but them likes ain't going up. Why y'all ain't? I thought y'all fooled with your boy. I thought y'all liked me. I thought y'all was cool with me. I thought we was here. 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 I thought we was on the same page, bro. I thought we was here. Make sure you're hitting that like button, man. Get them likes up, bro. Get them likes up, man. Appreciate that. Really, really appreciate it. But anyway, it was not a good day for him because college quarterbacks were playing well, playing damn good in good crucial situations. So, and then you follow it up with the performance that you had against Chicago. Then you end it off with a pick that almost a pick six, but a pick that ended the game. You sit up and tell me about the ball was tipped at the line scrimmage all you want to. You should have been throwing for that. You should have been throwing that ball, to be honest. Why you not doing things offensively as a quarterback? Why are you even in that position? It's a lot of things wrong. Not to mention the pick you threw earlier to Brandon when you try to throw to Brandon Cooks, and you throw in the triple coverage when you got Nico on the opposite side 1-on-1. Throw it up to him. Give him a shot. Give him a chance. Your defense just worked hard and got you a pick. Your defense worked hard, got you an interception. You like, okay, cool. Well, we got short field. Defense turned the ball, forced a turnover. We on the short field. We walking away with at least three. We walking away with at least three. We walking away with at least three. They had two picks, got 0 points. They get 3 points out of any of those picks. They win they win the game. They would have got two if they would have got a touchdown. They damn well won the game. They got two touchdowns. They got two touchdowns, a touchdown, the field goal, two field goals. They would have won the game, but they couldn't convert the points. They couldn't convert the turnovers into points because they can't do anything offensively. And like I said, so when you look at that, and then you go back and look at the games that you seen on Saturday, you look at the quarterback play that you seen on that Saturday, you like, hey man, hey man, say man, hey, hey, we need to go trend towards quarterback. Whoa, hey man, shout out to that boy Chris once again with the super chat love. Hey man, appreciate that boy Chris. Appreciate that boy Chris for the super chat love. How you feel? According to Pro Football Focus, they are the 31st overall. Well, I guess 31st overall, 26th overall defense, 29th overall offense is according to the Texas fans, and it's all Mills' fault. According to Texas fans, it's all Mills' fault. Hey, shout out to that boy Chris for super chat love. Okay, when is it all Mills' fault that they're 2-1? Yes and no. Yes and no. The reason why, yes, because they could have won all four. All four. All four. They could have won all three games easily. Could have won all three games easily. Like it's not. No man, no. They could have won all three games easily, and there's a key stat in there that they've been outscored 31-0 in the fourth quarter combined. Also, Davis Mills has 40, I think it's 75 yards combined in the fourth quarter of all three games. Davis Mills is 0 for 4. He was 0 for 4 in the first game. Had the first game against the Colts. 4 passing attempts, no completions. In the game that you went to the fourth quarter up 20-3. In the Broncos game, you was up 9-6. Yeah, 9-6. It was about field goal. Up 9-6 in the fourth quarter. You go into the Chicago game tied 20-20 in the third quarter, and you had multiple possessions in said game against the Colts. I know you a Colts fan. Against y'all, 3 times in that juncture, cause twice in regulation and once in overtime. Y'all field goal, y'all kicker when y'all did the kickoff return. Y'all kicked off the ball in the end zone. I mean, not in the end zone, out of bounds. Gave the Texans good field position. Couldn't do anything with it. 3 opportunities you had that. Couldn't do nothing with it. I'm trying to think what happened crucial in the Broncos game offensively. I can't think exactly nothing specific. But in the game against the Bears, your defense, Petrie, catches a pick in the fourth quarter down. Y'all tied 20-20. Catches a pick. Gets you the football back. Gets you the football back. You do nothing with it. Do nothing with it at all. Can't move, nothing. Like, remember, when it went into the fourth quarter tied 20-20. Went to the fourth quarter tied 20-20. Davis Mills threw that pick with less than 2 minutes left to go in the game, or less than 3 minutes left to go in the game, and then that's when they kicked the game, win the field goal. So you went. It's 15 minutes in the quarter. So you went 11, 12, possibly 13 minutes, no points. And you was able to get in scoring range. I know you got the ball. The reason why is because I'm gonna call it Jalen Hurts. Justin Fields only had 105 passing yards. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he got some of them passing yards on their last drive when they kicked the game with the field goal. He completed 8 pass attempts. You lost to a quarterback that only completed 8 pass attempts. Oh, against the Broncos, you lost to a quarterback that had a completion percentage of 45. 43. Yeah, it was 43. Because Wichita had 4. Because Wichita, Justin Fields had a completion percentage of 45, and I remember I said, "Damn, it was still lower than Russell Wilson." Russell Wilson had a completion percentage of 43. Russell Wilson had a completion percentage of 43, and you lost. David, Justin Fields only completed 8 passes and had a completion percentage of 45, and you lost. You lost the game. You lost. You flat out lost. So yes, it is on him. Now, again, like I said, you up 20-0. I mean 20-3, going against the Broncos. You could have stopped that, even though the defense did its job because the Colts scored. The Colts got in the red zone. The Texas secondary did all those beautiful pass deflections, like in 3 consecutive boom, 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 boom pass deflections, forced the Colts to kick a field goal. So it's 20-6. Then Larry Tunsil doesn't get a block off, and from a lot of people that Davis Mills was supposed to slide over the protection, he didn't. So it's somewhat on Davis Mills for not sliding over his own protection, but he did get hit blindside, but didn't keep on to the ball. That's how the Colts got their first touchdown, and then after that, it just. They got another touchdown. You're supposed to stop them. You're supposed to score because if I'm not mistaken, the Texans get the ball. Okay, it's 20-6. Davis Mills gets sacked, fumble. The Colts score, and it's now 20-13. It's now 20-13. Texans get the ball, 3 and out or whatever it is. Don't do anything with it. The Colts get the ball, score, ties up the game 20-20. So again, the Texans get the ball back again offensively in the fourth quarter. So it won't go to overtime. Then they get the ball first in overtime. And then after that, the Colts miss a field goal and the Texans get the ball back again. The Texans got the ball 4 times, and twice in overtime, twice in the fourth quarter when the comeback really was coming. They actually got it 5 times. They had 5 possessions from when the Colts kicked that first field goal. But I'm talking about after the fumble because that is the drive with the fumble. After the fumble, the Texans had got the ball 4 times, twice in regulation, twice in overtime, and they ended up with a tie still. That's on the offense. It is. It's on the offense. It really is. So, like I say, man, but appreciate Super Chat love, Chris. But yeah, man, it is. That's why you have to fix the quarterback position. And like I say, I advise y'all, if y'all ain't busy, if y'all ain't got work, if y'all ain't got, you know what I'm saying, if you ain't got no kids to play sports or whatever the case may be, if your Saturday is free, I mean, I know some of y'all might got to spend time with the missus, y'all have to spend time with the lady. You got, happy wife, happy life. Sometimes you gotta show her attention because on Sunday you're gonna be plugged in. You're gonna be plugged in on Sunday. You're gonna be, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be plugged in on Sunday because not just with the Texans, you're gonna be probably watching fantasy football, going through that. Woo, woo, woo. So you gonna be plugged in, lugged in, slugged in when I went on Sunday. So you probably got to, what I'm saying, spend some time and show some time to your lady. You know what I'm saying? Or your significant other, show some time because there's probably some women up in here. There probably might be some women up here who that actually is how you can show time with your dude, is watching football with him, but that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. But I know sometimes you gotta spend some time, so you might not be able to watch the college football. But if you can, if you ain't got no kids, you ain't got no lady, or you know what I'm saying, or you ain't got to work or whatever, if you have time, if you can spare moments to watch college football tomorrow, I advise you to do it. I advise you to do it. I advise you to do it. I advise you to watch these games. Look at these quarterbacks. Because it's one thing, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing to hear what people saying here, because this is the mistake that I made growing up. I growing up, I used to watch ESPN and I would listen to all the analysts and all the experts and all this and that on who was good players and stuff like that. Who good woo, 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 woo. And it was it was around. I'ma say like around like the 2000 because what V Wagner was 2006, so yeah, like the 2006 2007 drafts around that's when I started looking, like I really like this player over here. They be talking about him, and or I really don't think that player really all that. They everybody overhyping, and that's when I started. You know what I'm saying? Like started like being on more so on the correct side, or you know what I'm saying, or felt that I knew I was talking about a little bit more, and that was because I was watching college football differently. It wasn't just flipping on Saturday and watching the team play. It was actually looking at the game like I would be looking at the Texans, looking at a game. So a lot of y'all go over there, y'all listen to these people talk. Y'all, okay. Oh, so let's just say he good, so he good. Like, oh, see, Spencer Rattler good because everybody hyping saying he gonna be number one overall pick type. Like, no, like actually watch kid play, watch the dude play, watch the competition he play against, watch how he go through his stuff. Do he make plays, or are people making plays for him? Cause like that's the whole thing about people talk about the Alabama situation. Up until Tua, Alabama never had a highly recruited quarterback. It was um and shout out to Broderick because actually Broderick pointed this out to me. Broderick pointed this out to me a couple months ago. Well, not a while ago. It wasn't just a couple months ago. Cause it actually might have been last year, but he brought he pointed something out to me when we talked about Katie football that he was talking about the quarterback position when it came to Katie football and talking about how Katie is so supremely talented, got all these athletes, these running backs, these receivers, this offensive line, these DBs, these linebackers, the DNs, or whatever. They don't need a super. They don't need a just. They don't need Peyton Manning out there. They don't need just the. They don't need Andrew Luck, quarterback from Houston. They don't need a VY. They don't need these great quarterbacks. They can use Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton came from Katy. Andy Dalton is a product of Katy football. Uh, that just play the position, don't turn the ball over, and because it's high school, you can get away with stuff like that. You can get away like high school and college. You can get away clearly. I mean, look at T-Bone stuff. You can get away with not. You will get away with winning championships while having that position solidified. So that's how Bama was operating, because that's why you have Greg McElroy, uh, um, what's what you call it? Hey, he was just playing for the Texans. Uh, I forgot what dude's name was, but they had guys who win national championship games that just wasn't really doing out there. And then Jalen Hurts gave you the first like little splash, but Jalen Hurts wasn't highly recruited, but he gave you like the little splash. And then when they got Tua was the first like 5-star recruit forward, 5-star recruit quarterback they got. Then they I don't know what Matt Jones was. I don't know what Matt Jones was rated. And I don't know if Matt Jones was rated. And obviously Bryce Young, I think Bryce Young is a 5-star recruit. So it's just now. So you try to use that whole Alabama thing about with quarterbacks. You don't like Alabama quarterbacks that never really did nothing. That's kind of like all I'm saying. Like they didn't have talented guys. Like Tua is the first guy that's considered. Tua is really the first guy. Tua and Jalen Hurts are really the two first guys that really was considered talented. And like I said, even Jalen Hurts wasn't considered to be an NFL prospect up until he went to Oklahoma, and Lincoln Riley taught him more things to do quarterback, and then you get him into the NFL, and then you do what Alabama did. You get him AJ Brown. You get him AJ Brown. You get Devontae Smith, and you able to do some things. And now they 3-0. Kind of same thing with Tua. You get Tua his weapons, and now you kind of see the same thing. Hey man, hey, and small thing, but not small thing, but hey, man, prayers up to her. Hope that everything's okay. I think they did say they finally said he had a concussion. Uh, I hope that everything's all right with Tua. Hope that he's able to play, not just again. I hope he's able to play this season because if he's playing this season safely, not getting thrown out there, but if he's playing this season, he's actually playing okay and stuff like that. That means he's good. So definitely want to see and praying for Tua that he makes a full recovery and he's able to play football again. Because if he's able to play again, that means he's completely all right. It's not just you just want to play football. Like no, it's if he's playing again, 9 times out of 10 he is okay because he could not be okay and forced to retire, and yet he remains healthy, but he's not the healthy that he's not as healthy as he was. He's not as healthy as he was. Like I don't care if you are healthy, you're not as healthy as you were. If you get back to play on the football field, like, as long as it's not being poorly mismanaged, you being rushed out there, you are on the field because you're the semblance of what you were previously, or you are what you were previously. So I hope that everything's okay. Um, but yeah, but they surrounded Tua with talent, and boom, 3-0. So, well, yeah, 3-0 up until last night. Matt Jones wasn't really all that high on Matt Jones anyway, but I think he was like the most accurate out of all of them. But Bryce Young is different. Bryce Young has the talent that I think Bryce Young is a holiday. Bryce Young was a Heisman Trophy winner and is considered to be a top 15 pick, not because he's playing at Alabama. I think Bryce Young would be that way if he was somewhere else. Now, don't get me wrong, being at Alabama with all that talent also in the SEC does help. It does help him. I'm not gonna sit up and say it does help him. It don't hurt him. It definitely helps him. But I don't think that's the reason why. I think he would still be a highly sought after quarterback. I think that people still will want to draft him, and I think people still want to draft him. I think he'll be okay if people still want to draft him if he was if he went to school somewhere else and not just at Bama. Same thing with C.J. Stroud. So um, those guys, yes, they benefit. They do benefit for the talent that they have, but that's not the reason why they are where they are. It's definitely not the reason they are where they are. It's Mills and Pep fault. Yeah, I'm gonna lean Mills since some breaks. They say Mills tosses a touchdown. Whatever. Pierce. Okay, so you saying that Mills gonna throw? You saying Mills gonna have a touchdown, 225 yards. Pierce has 2 touchdowns, 110 rushing yards. Hmm. Yeah, probably will win you the game, and they definitely probably will win you the game. Whoa, hey man, hey! Shout out to that boy Chris with another super chat. Texans are 11th in passing defense. You think the Chargers still air it out, seeing that the Chargers running game is awful? What are you looking to watch the Texans win or lose? What's your score and prediction? Uh, hey, shout out to that boy Chris. Appreciate the super chat, love Chris. Uh, I want them to throw the football. I do. I want because I want to see more Stingley and Petrie. I want to see them get tested. I want to see them get tested because that's the only way they're going to get better is if they get tested. I want to see them get tested. And then this will be a true test because this will be a better quarterback. This will be the best quarterback we've played so far this season. Uh, be a better. Well, they say Keenan Allen not playing, so I'm about to say better cast receivers, but Keenan Allen ain't playing. Uh, is Cortland Sutton better than Mike Williams? Hmm. Kind of wasn't a little bit. But I definitely want to see. But obviously, Justin Herbert is a better quarterback. Obviously, Justin Herbert's a better quarterback. So I definitely want to see Herbert air it out. But I mean, if I'm the Chargers, I'm trying to run the football because Austin Eckler is nothing to sneeze at, and this, like I said, should be the worst rush defense in the NFL. So if I'm the Chargers, I think it maybe depend on how the game goes, but we'll see. But me, cause you asked me, I'm watching for a win. I told you, man, I'm really of the mind. I'm really of the mind to go ahead. Man, let's secure this. Let's secure this bag. Like I'm for real. Let's secure the bag. Let's go ahead and secure the bag. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and secure the bag. And that way we can have our pick of the QB. We not. Oh, we gotta move around to get Deshaun Watson and miss out on Mahomes or whatever it is. I mean, whoever I have you was thinking if you want Mahomes, whatever. But you have to let people dictate to you, and you have to trade up. No, let's get our pick of the list. Let's get our pick. Let's get our pick. So my mind's on the bag, but scoring position prediction. Like I said, I put the Chargers to win anyway. This is before that. Even if Davis Mills would have, like I said, when I was getting Davis Mills to the bye week and thinking that Davis Mills would come out there and ball, I still I thought this Chargers game would be a loss because the Chargers owe us. I forgot what I said in the stream. Oh yeah, 26, and yeah, and actually it's even more because of that, because of the injuries. 26-16 Chargers. 26-16 Chargers. Chargers beats by 10. 2016. 2016. Mudbone, what you mean you not there yet? What you not? We're talking about the picks. About the picks. Okay. No, David Mills got him. Back to back picks to lose a game, bro. Back to back picks to lose a game. Hey, already, man, appreciate that flame. Hey, already, bro, appreciate that. Appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. But yeah, so like I said, man, like I said, if I'm y'all, man, like I say, like man, watch college football this weekend. Like I say, Alabama got a good tough test. They're gonna be, it should be a good game against the 20th ranked Arkansas team who has a decent defense. So you watch that game. I mean, because outside of the Texas game, Alabama really hasn't played anybody. So this is a good test. Let's say CJ played very well last week. It a very CJ at Ohio State dominated very well. I forgot who was it they played. They actually played a decent school, but they played Rutgers. This week they play Rutgers, so that's gonna be a game. Let's say Hendon Hooker, Tennessee they off this week, but is it next week they play Kentucky? 'Cause I know they play Kentucky, they play Alabama, they play Georgia very very soon. So it's gonna get real for Hooker. Like I said, he my third. I got CJ one. I got Bryce two. I got Hooker three. And say, man, it all depends. I say watch Will Levis. I'm gonna watch some Will Levis. The first game of the season, I actually thought he did some decent things. That game against Florida, that game against Florida turned it when it came to him and Anthony Richardson. I know people up here talking about Anthony Richardson. I heard something the other day about Anthony Richardson. They probably make a little bit more sense that he might have to give him a year. Maybe Anthony Richardson has to play another year of college football. Maybe he has to play another year of college football to maybe figure something out, work out some kinks. Because that game I watched against Kentucky, I was watching that game for both Levis and Anthony Richardson. Anthony Richardson did not play well. and completely threw me out on Anthony Richardson, and very walked away very unimpressed. Now Anthony Richardson did look good last week against Hendon Hooker, and he actually threw the ball well. He aired it out against Hendon Hooker, but one good performance is not going to make up for not only that one bad performance, but then I started looking at some other things he was doing, and it didn't match up for what people were saying, how people was overhyping. I think people overhyped the first game against Utah when he rushed for 3 touchdowns from a quarterback position. They're like, oh, okay. But from a quarterback position, he really didn't do anything until last week when they played against Tennessee. He looked good last week against Tennessee. I'm going to give him his call. He looked good against Tennessee last week. So we want to see more of that. And like I said, I think that he might benefit from another year in college football. Oh, will I be surprised if the Texans win? No, I wouldn't be surprised if they win. It wouldn't be a complete shock if they won. I wouldn't be surprised at all if they won. It wouldn't be a complete shocker. One, because how the Chargers are wounded. Two, because the Chargers always have a ooh game. Always. Like, they've always had. Like, even with Phillip Rivers and LaDainian Thompson and Antonio Gates, and also with Drew Brees when they had Drew Brees, that they've always had a ooh game. They've always had one, always. And like, well, I know last year it was against us. They've already had that ooh game, in my opinion, last week against Jacksonville. Because Jacksonville is the opposite. Jacksonville always whoa, we did that type of game. Like last year they beat the Bills. Uh Last year they knocked the Colts out the playoffs. Who else? Well, it's been some other games too that they've like shocked some people to come out and win. So they definitely do that. They definitely do that. Ain't wise. Uh, I think Christian Harris is gonna be coming back in a couple of weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Like next two, like well, we have a bye week. We have this week, then we play Jacksonville, and that we have a bye week. So it might be after the bye week. Probably Christian Harris probably be back after the bye week. Yeah, yeah, hey man, I'll take CJ. Like I said, I take CJ over Bryce. As of right now, I would take CJ over Bryce. As of right now, and yeah, I say as of right now, I would take CJ over Bryce. I think he's a little bit more accurate. I think he has a little bit more of a strong arm. I like the way he deciphers, and he's also I hate to say it, but he's a bigger guy. Like he's not you're not questioning, is he a solid quarterback from a physicality standpoint. He's 6'3" with 218, 220, something like that. I mean, I said 6'18". He's 6'3", 218, 220. And Bryce Young is like 6 foot even, like 180 some pounds, 90 some pounds. So Soons. No, no, I have not. I have watched. I've about Jalen Daniels. No, I have not watched about Jalen Daniels, but I need to watch some KU too. Cause KU another team, they undefeated. Big 12 undefeated. Can we trust KU being undefeated? Can we trust them? I don't know. I don't know. But hey man, but CJ all day already. Hey, I'm about to get ready to get up out here, man. Hey, appreciate everybody that came through, everybody that showed the super chat love. Appreciate all y'all that had super chat love. Definitely appreciate the super chat love. Hey, definitely appreciate everybody who commented, everybody who liked. Wait, before we go, I see way more people than likes, which is telling me that there's more people in here that's like the stream. It's some people up in here watching, checking it out. Checking it out. But y'all ain't liking the trend, no. Man, before we jump out, man, hit that like button, bro. Hit the like button, bro. Like, come on, man. Or sis, whatever, you know. Hey, hit the like, bro. Hit the like button, bro. Hey, man. Hey, do your boy a solid. Do your boy a solid and hit the like button. There's a Trill. What's up, Professor Trill? What's up? What's up, Professor Trills? Hit the like button, bro. Hit the like button. What you mean preview? You talking about preview what? I've already previewed everything. Make sure, man, y'all hit that like button. Man, hit the like button still, man. Get the like button up. Get the like button up. Man, but like I said, appreciate everybody that came through, everybody that commented, everybody that liked. Hit the like button up. Everybody that liked, everybody that be sharing, everybody that be subscribing, everybody that be comment. Like I said, y'all spend y'all Friday with me. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. Man, y'all, hey, shout out to everybody in Sauce Nation. Shout out to everybody in Sauce Sports. You know what I'm saying? My boy Wise, my boy Wink, my boy Ray, my boy Tenny, my boy Hector, Swisher, Trill. Yes, Professor Trill. Shout out to boy Trill. Shout out to Honcho. Shout out to all Sauce Nation. Shout out to the whole round table. Appreciate all y'all, man. And hey, if y'all in that Discord, if you're in the Discord, hey man, go ahead, hit the Discord right now. The boy about to jump in. Like old boy say, like Honcho say, don't meet us there, beat us there. Or don't beat us there, meet us there. I might mess it up. Damn. My bad, Honcho. I might mess up the same, bro. But hey, if you in the Discord and you ain't doing nothing, hit up the Discord. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna go down. Already, I holla.